Hi everyone, Gillian here from Create with Canva, and I'd like to welcome you to my 5-part beginners course. Today's preview lesson is a quick familiarization tour of the Canva dashboard. Canva is only available online, so you will need to be connected to the internet to use it, but you can access Canva via a desktop browser or on an iPhone or an iPad. During this course, we're focusing on using Canva via a browser, so let's log in. I've typed www.canva.com into my browser, and now I've put my email address here and my password, and I'm just going to click the green login button. If you don't have an account yet, you can sign up for one down here, and you can do that via Facebook, with Google, or with your email account. Now, my dashboard's open, and yes, there is a lot going on there, but it is pretty easy to follow once you know your way around. Across the top, we've got the most popular designs. When you hover over, you can see the exact dimensions of that design. The team at Canva updates these regularly, so when someone like Facebook changes its sizes, Canva does as well. If you click on either this Create a Design button here on the left or the plus sign on the right, you can see all the different options available. Now, up the top, there are my recommendations, the ones that are most popular for me. Then you've got social media posts like Twitter, Pinterest, Facebook, different documents, including US letter, presentation, letterhead, certificates. There are blogging and ebooks, marketing materials like logos and brochures, social media and email headers, events for invitations and cards, and even ads down the bottom. If we head back up to the top, you'll see you can also enter your own custom dimensions. If you click on that, you can add in the width and height, and you can do that with pixels, millimeters, or inches. Now, I'm sure you're wondering what a blank design actually looks like. So let's close the custom dimensions off, and we'll go back to this Instagram post and open it up. A new tab has opened up in my browser, and you can see a blank layout. Here on the left, there are existing templates that have already been created. So you can click on any one of these, it'll open up in your design like this, and you can now make changes to it. See if I choose a different one, there you go, and again, and again. Now, if you scroll down through, you'll see there are lots. They just keep loading. So if you want to use someone else's inspiration as a starting point, this is going to be a great place to go. And we're going to cover that off in the next lesson. Some of the other options you have now that you have your design open here on the left, you can click on Elements and you'll be able to see free photos, grids, which you can use to drop photos into, frames, shapes, lines, illustrations, icons, charts, and there's even an option here for some Canva graphics. Heading back to the side, there's a text menu, a menu where you can change the background, and a place where you can upload your own images and logos. Across the top menu here, under File, you can save your design, but Canva does auto-save your design every few seconds, which is really handy, or you can make a copy. Then the resize option is only in the paid account. However, you can undo anything you've just done, so that's removed one of the layouts we put in there, and redo to go back again. There's a help option, which takes you through to Canva's help portal. And then over here, we can change the design title. I'm just going to pop in Dashboard Tour. Done. And you can see the name has changed up the top. You can share your design. There are options to share it via email, social media, with a link, or to embed it. And of course, the download options. Here you can download a PNG, a JPEG, a standard PDF, or a high resolution PDF for print. Depending on the size of your design, you can also order prints directly from Canva now. Now, this design doesn't fit, but often things like invitations or cards are available to order as printed versions. Back to the menu here on the left. We'll just click on Canva to get that open. Now you can see here at the bottom, you've got all the designs that you've created. If you're just getting started, this will of course be empty, but I've got a few designs here in my free account. So as I scroll through, they're all available to me in this section. Now there are a few things you can do here. You can click on the bottom of a design and change the title. And then using this little triangle at the top, and click on that, you can make a copy of your design. There it is over here. Or you can send that design to the trash can. And it's gone. Heading back to the menu on the left, up the top here, you've got your account details and your personal profile. There's that create a design button again. Now here we've got designs that have been shared with you. So if you've been given a link to a design on Canva, it will come up in this section. You can create a team. Now this is actually quite limited if you've got a free account. So it is actually a better functionality if you're in a Canva for Work paid account. Next on, you've got your brand. Again, a lot of the functionality here is for the paid accounts, like uploading a logo or adding your fonts and uploading new fonts. However, you can add your brand colors here, and we'll cover that off later in the course. Next, you can explore existing templates. So this is a great place to go if you want to look for a template for something quite specific. So for example, if I wanted to do an invoice in Canva, I click on invoices and a lot of templates I can use as the starting point will come up. Next, we've got add a new folder. This is a great thing to do in Canva. As you saw before, when you go back up to all your designs, they all display in the one section, and it can be quite hard to find things after you've started to build up quite a few designs. I tend to create folders here where I put templates or I put any designs that I use on a regular basis. And again, we're going to go through how to do that later in the course. You, of course, have your trash folder, and then you have an upgrade button if you decide you do want to use Canva for Work functionality. And finally, you've got some options here. Learn to design, which includes some tutorials that Canva's created. And under that, get design inspiration. This opens up a whole lot of designs that other Canva users have made public. So you can scroll through and see some things that other people are doing and get inspired to create your own designs. Well, that's it for our Canva desktop preview. Back to our original layout here, and you can see now that it is actually fairly easy to move around in Canva. Well, that's it for our Canva desktop tour preview. Thank you for joining my free beginners course. I'm so excited to be sharing my experience using Canva with you. Our first lesson starts tomorrow, and we'll be diving into making changes to existing templates, adding text, and making changes to text and color. See you then.